I'm Ellie.
I'm Izzie.
And welcome to She Hit Me With a Cactus.
Don't really understand what's going on. It's very hard.
No, it offends me.
It's not my only problem. Are you sure it's a bathroom?
He had chicken feet.
1, 2, 3.
No, that was horrible. Hello and welcome back to another episode of She Hit Me With a Cactus, because she did and she would again. How
And
are
I
you?
didn't even say sorry because you deserved it.
Oh, wow. How are you?
Yes, I'm full.
Oh. You're always either full, overwhelmed, sad.
But I'm happy full.
Oh.
All sorts of happy fulls.
Oh.
Yeah. Went to a place to buy lunch. Didn't want to, say where.
Dubai.
Dubai, yeah. Just now. I went to Dubai, did not see me. No, I went to a place to buy lunch, bought lunch, ate the lunch, and I feel good. No, but I had one of those
Dubai lunch.
to buy lunch.
Okay.
But I had one of those things, when you're selecting a meal deal and someone stood in front of the bit that you, in front of the sandwich that you've got your eye on. So I had to pretend that I was interested in this wrap that I wasn't interested in at all.
Or you can just say, excuse me.
I would never do that. No, had to wait until he was just stepped away from my chicken. I was going to say chicken and.
The what? Chicken and churn.
It was a chicken chorizo sandwich, but I carried out the chicken triple, so I got confused. Freddie got the chicken triple.
Oh, what a dull story. For God's sake, they don't
How
care.
are you?
Yes, fine, thank
What
you.
did you have for lunch?
Oh, sushi, but thankfully I didn't go with you.
No, because you're broken.
Because of live, laugh, leg.
Live, laugh, leg. Niall, how are you? What are you munching on? He's got
Damn it.
Your mouth is full. Your cheeks are stuffed.
like a little baby chipmunk.
I'm still enjoying the Easter chocolate. Because
Yes.
I love Easter chocolate sweet season
They-
with all the mini eggs.
Did you
in.
say sweetsies?
Sweet season. All the sweeties.
Oh, the chocolate and sweetsies. I agree, though. Easter chocolate is superior to all other chocolate.
Christmas chocolate.
Okay, yeah.
No.
No, I agree. I think Terry's chocolate orange.
Yeah.
Oh, Easter egg chocolate I think's on top.
No, I'm not sure, I could, both in equal measure, but I haven't had as many mini eggs this year as I really had planned.
We've still got time.
I know, but I'm gonna have to really rattle through them because they're gonna be taken away soon, aren't they? I haven't had a single nest. Like you can make those nests out of shredded wheat.
You can just make them any time of year.
I know, but it's an Easter treat, isn't it? It's like, ooh, little nest. Birds aren't making the nests all year round.
Was there something in your sushi?
I didn't have sushi.
What did you have?
Chicken and
Chicken
chorizo.
Chicken and chorizo sandwich.
Such a confusing lunch that you had.
It was crazy. It's crazy being me. It's absolutely crazy.
I actually hate you and I don't want to talk to you anymore. Can we play a game, please?
And I had a chocolate croissant.
Shut up.
A chocolate croissant.
Nearly dropped my croissant.
Stop. Niall, hello.
Hello, would you like to play a game? That sounds
Hello.
I sound like it. Hey, Georgie.
Hi, Georgie. Yes, can you explain the rules of fact or fiction to the people who are new here?
I can.
You picked
yeah,
a real corker of an episode to join us, folks. We're glad you're here.
It'll only be 15 minutes, this one. Get back to it. Right, so I'm going to read a sentence, and we have now discovered that a phrase is actually part of a sentence that can't stand on its own. So none of the things I've ever said have been
a phrase.
phrased.
No. Technically, Niall, it's a statement. Is what it is.
Sometimes I think you do say statement.
I think you say statement or sentence sometimes, and
No,
you're
I think
right.
you say statement or phrase. You've always said phrase.
Yeah, maybe. A small phrase. Anyway, it's a statement, what he's about to read, and we have to decipher whether it's a fact or a fiction, whether he's telling the truth or he's a crook and telling a lie.
I didn't want you to explain.
I mean, do you want the questions yourself? There's no need to
No,
here.
you go ahead. We're going to relinquish control. We will try to restrain ourselves.
You've still got chocolate in your mouth because I can hear
I'm
it.
trying my best.
I can hear it too. Sorry to those who are
I
listening.
The
can't hear-
opposite side of the road.
I can't hear
From
you.
the other side of the road, we can hear you.
Right, first one.
Yes.
The California flag was actually a result of a mistake, and it was supposed to be a pear.
What is it?
So the flag of
a bear.
California.
A bear. Oh, so someone typed pear, and they meant, and then they are the P and the B close to each other on the keyboard.
So that's what the
No.
California flag looks
No,
like.
it's not, is it? No, it's a little bear. We'll pop it here for those viewing.
Sorry, there's a pole in my...
This is the
Ah, yes.
California flag right here. Ellie, make the hands. Yeah, like that.
But it was a mistake.
Why do the states have flags? Because it's part of a country. Like, countries have flags, but why do the states need flags? Our counties don't have flags.
Freeze.
Like, Hampshire County doesn't have a flag.
Yeah, but for example, if I compete for my county, I have a club kit, and it'd be that sort of thing, isn't it?
Yeah, and also,
it's
like,
identity.
I guess they're bigger than
Like we have,
counties,
like,
aren't
I guess, like Scotland, Ireland, Wales and England all have different flags.
they? Yeah, but they're countries.
Yes, but they're technically like on par size-wise with
Size-wise,
states.
they are, yeah.
Okay, I'll
Don't
stand down.
laugh at me, Niall.
Why
I know
laughing?
they're countries. Just because you got a mouthful of chocolate.
It's gone. I didn't have any. I don't know what
You
you're
may
talking about.
have no more.
I think that's fiction.
I think that is fact, because I think someone would have said, "Oh yeah, and don't forget we're going to put a pear in the middle of it," and they've got bear. Excellent. we're gonna
Is
write that down.
California known for its pears?
Or it's bears.
Sorry, I know I wasn't allowed to ask you any more questions, but I'm just curious as to why it would be a pear.
So
in the first place.
there is a thing called the California pear.
Right, okay.
That would make more sense.
Interesting.
Is there a California bear?
Just change the P.
Black
for a
bears are
Oh, it's not a
the
California
only wild
bear.
bear in California.
I'm going to say fact because it sounds like pear was what was meant to have
I'm
happened.
going to say fiction.
It was fiction.
Oh.
So the California flag was not a result of a mistake. It features a grizzly bear and the words California Republic.
Interesting. When I think of California, I don't think bear.
Next one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So jaguars have the strongest bite in the animal kingdom.
Yes.
Baby jaguar. Meow meow.
True.
What's that?
Fact.
Dora Explorer
Dora's brother or cousin, Diego.
was the baby jaguar.
Yeah.
Meow meow.
Meow meow.
Yeah, I remember him. Surely a lion is stronger than a jaguar, no?
No, I think it's a jaguar.
I think
It's
it's
either a jaguar or a cheetah. But cheetahs are
Cheetahs
fast,
have
so
a
they
really
can't
small
have
head.
both.
No, they've got a really small head. There's not a lot of muscle in there. It's either a jaguar or a lion. Oh, tigers though. No, I think fiction. Either a tiger or a
Fact.
lion.
Fact.
It is fiction,
Hmm. Who's the
but I can
strongest?
tell you it's not a tiger or a lion.
What is it?
Any other guess?
What's another big cat?
Yeah, but it might not be a big cat.
I can tell you now.
Hyena?
The jaguar has the strongest bite of any big cat.
Oh, so it's not a
relative
cat.
to its
Oh,
size.
crocodile.
It is
Yeah,
saltwater
Nice.
crocodile.
yeah.
Storing old batteries in the refrigerator.
It's the same word. You just
Batteries or
batteries.
batteries?
What did you
You
say?
guys definitely pronounce it differently to I.
Batteries.
Batteries.
Okay. Anyway, storing them
Batteries.
in a refrigerator
Right.
will prolong their life.
That sounds like a myth because I've never seen any batteries in someone's
No
fridge.
one's keeping batteries in
No,
their fridge.
fiction. If you are,
Have a word.
well, because you might accidentally, it might slip into a sandwich or something like. Well,
It might slip into a sandwich.
no, but if you have like an open container, and then someone scoops something up, the battery might roll into it, and you might accidentally eat a battery, and that's dangerous.
Is he shut up?
No.
No.
Okay.
No one's going to accidentally eat a battery.
I bet that someone has, because if you have those little disc ones, tiny little discs, that could
Izzy.
easily fall into like my noodles,
My noodles.
like a leftover noodle box.
No, Izzy. No one's accidentally eaten a battery because it's rolled out of the fridge.
All right. Well, you write in if you have.
Please don't.
So what are we
Can
going?
you live if you eat a battery?
I don't think they're
Fiction,
very good
Niall.
for you.
Well, obviously not.
Fiction.
Fact.
Do you think it's true?
Yeah.
It is false. Just like any phone or
Of course it's
battery
false.
situation. If you go outside in the cold.
That'd be true.
Well, I thought it was one of those things that like you should put your phone in rice, put your batteries in the fridge.
Have you ever heard anyone say, put your phone in the fridge?
Not your phone in the fridge.
It's got a battery in it. Oh, save the life of the battery. Put it in the fridge.
Yeah, well, that's silly.
Okay, right.
That's like saying that if you live in colder countries, your batteries will last longer.
Which technically they won't, because when I lived in Finland, I had to keep my phone like close to my body heat, and it used to have to be wrapped in a sock.
So it didn't
So it was
freeze.
inside my ski jacket, like in a pocket up here, and then the minute you took it out, the battery plummeted.
Wow.
If you took it out.
Well, then it wouldn't do well in a fridge.
No, exactly, which is what I was trying to say to you, but you went down the route of somebody accidentally eating it.
Weirder things have happened.
I'm not really sure. Yeah, you kind of said, you argued that it was wrong.
Yeah,
And
and
then
I kind of
came out
forgot
with
what
that.
my argument was, to be honest, you know.
Right. Okay. Ablutophobia.
Come again?
Ablutophobia
Ablutophobia.
is the fear. I assume there's a different pronunciation, but
Okay.
is the fear of bathing or washing.
Ablutophobia.
Ablutophobia. Ablutophobia.
Is it ablotophobia? Like bloat? Who has a fear of bathing? Like, does that include washing your hands?
I believe so.
God, that's a tricky phobia because you'd just be a bit smelly, wouldn't you?
Ablutophobia. I've never heard of that before in my life.
No, but I haven't heard of all the phobias. This is like that's irrelevant.
Sorry.
But no,
Shut up.
but
but I
But have
didn't
you ever
know
come
that-
across someone that's afraid of bathing? Then you wouldn't have come across ablutophobia.
Okay, I was literally just saying I didn't even know people could have a phobia of bathing.
I know someone. No, I don't know someone, but I know. I
You
know
don't know anyone.
I don't
You just know us.
I know of the fear of water, so that's kind of the same thing. Because you're scared of being in the water washing.
So what's the fear of water?
Well, I don't know it. I just know that there is one.
There's one that's like thalassophobia, which is like fear of dark, deep, open water.
That I think most people have.
Yeah, because it's on all the like North Sea videos.
Yes, very true. I like those because I like seeing all the weird animals. They're like,
And the pirates.
sorry,
The pirates.
they're not like real in that sense though.
They have pirates.
No, piracy is real. I know that, but then they don't look like you think they look.
They don't look like
They
Johnny
don't
Depp
have like
in Pirates of
a
the
peg
Caribbean.
leg and like.
Oh, some of them might.
I've never seen anyone with a peg leg. Have you? Yeah, you don't have a peg leg. You just have a
You mean just like a wooden leg?
You've never seen a wooden leg in real life, have you?
Wouldn't lay.
I've seen
You got this.
a pathetic
That's so rude.
Is
You
it?
can't say that.
prosthetic. Is that right? Is it prosthetic or prosthetic?
Prosthetic.
Prosthetic leg. That's very hard to say. Try and say that 3 times.
I'm okay. I've got a lisp.
Prosthetic.
Yeah, but it's harder than you thought it was going to be.
Not really.
So, just to clarify, fear of water is aquaphobia,
Oh,
and the fear of the dark, deep water is thalassophobia.
that's what Ellie
That's what
said.
I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I just don't see what abla has anything to do with like water and baths. If it was like bathophobia or like
Bathophobia.
or like washing a phobia, I'm going to say fiction.
Fiction, Niall.
It's actually true,
Oh.
and it is people that are just afraid of washing themselves, cleansing
Well,
themselves.
how do they like
bathing.
get through life? I feel like that's everywhere.
Well, it just says it causes them a significant amount of distress.
I wonder if they just deodorant it all day, every
There's
day.
only a significant amount of time that you can deodorize.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. Before you start to like, also like your hair must need washing.
Yeah.
God,
Much
that's a
like
rough
mine
one.
does right now.
I wonder if that's the kind of thing you're born with. Are you born with phobias or do you find them?
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I have no idea. I think they're probably circumstantial, quite a lot of them. Like, a lot of people have phobias based on bad experiences.
Yeah,
with
that's what I
certain
mean.
things.
Like, does that come from a bad experience in the shower or like a bad experience washing your hands? Or are you just born like afraid of like washing your hands?
I don't know.
I can't answer that for you, but I can move on.
You may.
Okay, we'll do one more.
Okay.
Right. Approximately between.
God, the deep pauses
Sorry,
really get me tense.
It's because I actually started halfway through the sentence and then realised there's no way I can reconstruct it to make it make sense. So golf balls have approximately 250.
Oh my God, Niall!
I had to read the sentence. 250 to 500 dimples on them.
250 to 500. That seems too many. I feel golf balls aren't that big.
So
Fiction.
Golf balls about that big.
No,
It's about that size.
yeah, they're like this big, aren't they? I'm going to say fiction because I don't think it's as many as that. I would say between 150 to 200.
No, I think.
Can't do.
No, I'm just thinking like how many dimples would it be
On
Per
one
space.
face.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
think
I think
less.
that that's fact.
I think less fiction.
Quickfire. It is fact. The average is about 336, but they
Nice.
can go up to
Wow.
1,000 apparently.
Seems like a lot, doesn't it? That's a lot of little... I guess they're quite small, but
Yeah, but
still,
if you
that
think
seems
about
like a
how
lot.
many 10 is, and then
I
all you've got
can't
to do
really
really
remember
is
the last
like
time I ever...
20 lines of that on one.
Yeah. But when was the last time you ever saw a golf ball?
When we played golf. was
When have
probably
we
less.
ever played golf?
We did the driving range.
Oh, yeah.
Mini golf.
Mini
yeah,
golf.
I've done... Okay.
It's now time for Answers Anonymous. Anonymous answers, things that you write in anonymously, and we listen to the answers that you give, and then we talk about them.
Wow, you just did that all by yourself.
I did, because you decided to not join
Well, I
me.
kind of, I got lost in it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It was magical.
What was our question, Niall?
So, I think everyone's losing their minds.
Slowly.
So, this week we asked the audience, tell us what are or was your worst roommate experience
Right.
or experiences?
I just feel like university is a bit of the Wild West. Do you know what I mean? Because you just get thrown together with people that you would never know.
Well, when I first started, luckily I ended up with some solid human beings, but when I first started dance school,
yeah.
because it wasn't like halls and
Yeah.
it wasn't university sort of sanctioned,
Yeah.
everybody just got together on a Facebook group and was like, who wants to live with me? You'd just be like, oh, I found this house.
I didn't get that
who
choice.
wants to live in it?
We just got shoved together.
No, but it was like a shoving together because
You're just
we
random
you were just like,
people.
oh, me, and me. And
I
I'd
feel
be
like
cool.
that whole group chat before you start university is also a bit of a Wild West because there are some people that you're like, oh, I'm not going to like you, and they end up being the people that you like.
I think I was that.
You
person.
were the person that was like, hi guys, can't wait to be friends with everybody.
No, I wasn't that keen. But Toby has told me since that he
Thought you were annoying.
thought it was weird on that, I think.
Oh, what did you say?
I think
Were you sending,
I didn't
like,
really care,
voice
so
notes?
I would message in it just like,
Like what? You were
don't
just
know,
looking for
hello.
friendship.
remember guys from a couple of weeks ago, I don't have any friends.
Yes, you do, Niall. Would you send like pictures of yourself? Like, what do you mean you were
Also
weird?
sending nudes into the group chat. No, I wasn't. Hi guys, I'm in room 2A. It's me naked.
I didn't say that. You said that. I meant just like selfies or like things that you were doing that
And
day.
Toby thought I'm going to introduce myself to that guy.
Anyway,
I like the look of this kid.
208 yesterday.
208.
Said 2A, didn't you?
2A. That's very like low down on the totem pole. You know.
That was our block. I can't actually remember what our
Because there's like hundreds. You know.
I think it was
like
2.
you were in 2. That's a bit like.
I just lived in a house.
Oh, yeah, halls was the Wild West. There was some
You were also catered for the first year, weren't you?
only for dinners.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had to make breakfast
Was
and
the
lunch
food
ourselves,
nice?
and not at the weekends either. We had to make ourselves.
So just Monday to Friday.
I think
It was
most-
Monday to Friday dinner. Yeah, that was all we got. It was all right. It was a bit like fried and battered, and, like heated, and everything was very spicy. And I was very sensitive to spice back in the day. So yeah, it was a.
Izzie used to cry at a korma.
Oh, it did. Yeah,
Like
it was.
sob.
No, but let's give this context. It was a korma in an Indian restaurant, so it did have a bit of a kick to it. But I was like,
When I first met you,
Streaming.
I was told you used to find ketchup spicy.
yeah, no, I'm sorry. After a night out, when you go like cheesy chips somewhere, there was a chip shop opposite the prison that we used to go to.
Prison.
Prism.
What was it, the prison?
and they used to put so much ketchup on it that it was like spicy. It was like I think it's the acid, but it felt spicy. Anyway, yes, some strange people to live with, but Yeah, they had their good moments, but I did walk into the kitchen, like, I don't know what time this was, like 4 a.m, 3:30 in the morning, and just to get like myself a drink of water. And one of my flatmates, who was very pale, bless her, she was dressed in like a white. I don't know whether I dreamt this. I'm pretty sure I didn't. She was dressed in like a white long nightgown and was ironing her clothes. And I was like, oh, what are you doing up? It's completely dark, and she didn't have any of the lights on. It was just like completely pitch black, and she was ironing her stuff in the kitchen. I was like, what are you doing? She was like, well, it's the only time that no one uses the iron. I was like, I don't think anyone's ever used the iron. I literally can't think of a single time that anyone used the iron. The entire time we were there. But yeah, I think she just used to like be up at night, so ironing was her activity of choice in the dark.
Are you sure it was her?
I don't know, but my room was right next to the kitchen as well, so. But I never heard her in there, but I don't know what she was doing in the middle of the night in the kitchen.
I don't really have any. I'm still very good friends with all of my housemates.
I didn't get along with one of them for sure. She just didn't like me for some reason. Just like really not a big fan.
I understand that.
No, I really don't understand what the beef was. But we had like some friends over to watch Love Island once, and she just didn't want our friends there, so she just blended the whole time. She wasn't even blending anything. She was like making a smoothie or something, but it was blended. It didn't need to be blended for an hour. She just stood there like this, and so I was having like a silent war where I was turning the remote up to like 100. And they also had this time where me and the housemate that I liked, we were watching I'm a Celebrity, and they decided to do like yoga right in front of us, right in front of the television. So that we couldn't see. It was like a silent battle that was going on. It was really quite alarming, but yeah. To be fair, I've known of worse stories. Like one of my friends lived in a flat like near us, and there was this boy that lived in the room next to her, and he had like a child that would come and visit. Like it was his child, like a baby, and
Glad you did that.
No, he had like a girlfriend, and they had a child together, but she wasn't allowed to live there, but spent a lot of time there, so she was basically living there for free. And he just he wouldn't really speak to many people, but one day he just left, like completely moved out. And they were like, like, nobody told us that he was moving out. And he just left. I think what he left was like a can of soup in his room. Very bizarre. Yeah, don't ask questions there. Very strange. There are some weird people out there. Niall, what do the people have to say?
Yeah, there's a fair few weird ones, to be fair. We've got my first university flatmate used to lick plates clean and then put them back in the cupboard.
You lick them, but you don't put them back in the cupboard.
I would never do that. That's
lick your plates.
In private.
Well, then why has everybody seen you do it?
Because you're people I know, like, and trust. No, but that's if there's like a bit of sauce. Like, that's disgusting to put them back.
Lick them and put them back in the cupboard. That's horrendous.
I severely hope that you're not sharing. Like, in like halls and stuff, you have your own cutlery. That would be way worse if you were like, she was just like, no, there you go.
That's actually
gross.
Disgusting.
Don't do that. If you're going to university this year, don't do that. That's number one, made to make enemies.
That's rule number one.
Yeah, rule number one is don't lick things.
Just in general.
Yeah, people, things, like, just don't do it. It's weird.
There's some that I think need more context, but I'm going to try and explain it.
Okay.
I was on this camp thing for my church and shared an apartment with this other guy.
Okay.
Every night he asked if he could come into my room and use my shower because his was broken. Thought nothing of it and let him go, but got curious that he hadn't asked anyone to fix his. So when I went into his room one day and found out that his shower was actually totally fine.
What?
And now I have so many questions.
What?
See, to me,
Why
that could
was
go
he...
in so many directions. He could just fancy the guy and it got a bit weird.
That is really weird.
Creepy.
That's really weird.
No.
No, I'd be doing some investigation on that mail.
Also, we don't know if it's guy, girl, guy.
They said another guy, right?
With this other guy.
Other guy. That makes it sound like he's a guy as well.
Yeah, I suppose.
Also, I feel like at
that's
like
weird.
church camps, they don't really let you
they wouldn't
mingle.
share,
Yeah, I would assume. Yeah. That's very odd. That's made me kind of feel a bit icky. Yeah, I don't like that. Hopefully, you're not still in contact with him, but he Yeah, I don't.
That's really weird.
Also, like, good on you for going to check, because every night you'd think that someone would be like, oh, can someone come and fix my shower? Because it's annoying to have to go into someone else's.
The
but he
only
was doing that
issue
on
with knowing
purpose.
then is you then have the dilemma of,
Yeah, did
I
you
now
confront
know.
them? That's the
Yeah.
question. Did you confront them?
well, we've got another slightly strange one where do you draw the line?
Okay.
She used to take my teddy bear and put it on her bed, and we weren't even friends.
That's actually quite funny.
People.
That's actually quite funny though, don't you think? So she's going into your bedroom and then taking your stuff for her. Also, did you like say, can you not do that? Or like, did you just take it back and put it in back in your bed every day?
That's really bizarre.
That's very weird. That's another one where you have to be like,
Especially your teddy. Like, I presume you will have grown up with that.
that's like a personal object.
Yeah,
Like, that's
it's
not
just
yours.
like a t-shirt or something. Like,
Yeah,
that's
like if it's
something that
clothes,
has
like
meaning.
fair enough. Like people share things and stuff, don't they? But like that's very strange. Also, for it to continually happen is quite weird.
Just imagine her going into your room and being like, teddy bear.
I like that bear and I want it on my bed. I think I probably would have bought her a bear.
Why? Why is this your immediate reaction?
Buy
to
them gifts.
Buy things for other
No,
people.
but like so that she stops doing it to yours, and then obviously lock your door. I don't know what else you can do really.
More, we've got not the worst, but I once walked into my housemate getting her downstairs waxed. Kind of word is this? By her best friend. And then they said it was not too stress, and they ended up waxing my behind.
How did that conversation go? I don't understand. What a weird exchange. Also, how close are these roommates? Like,
It's the getting from, you walk in on that.
and go like, oh, so
then to
sorry,
you
and
being
then they'll be
fine.
like, well, if you come, got to join them now, haven't you? Good God. Well, I hope you're all closer for it.
That's so
I think
weird.
so.
What's going on in here? I don't know. Why don't you join us?
Yes, okay, why
It's
not?
not stress. Isn't it stress?
There's no stress, guys.
We've got
There's some very strange people on this planet.
Such a strange
two quick
situation. to be in.
ones. We've got
Yeah.
she kept a urine sample in her fridge, and
Permanently.
this is separate. But she used to chew on the corner of her wall. There were teeth marks in the paintwork.
I bet this is all at uni. This is where you find the weirdest people that you will ever come across. Why? Also,
Well, I don't know, man,
does she
because when I
keep
went to college, there was a guy who had a tail that used to wear a tail every single day. Like a big plumey one.
Yeah, it's all just a bit strange out there, isn't it? It makes me afraid to ever leave the house again. Does she keep a urine sample? Like, is it one she keeps refreshing, or is it just urine she keeps year round that's been there all the time?
Is it her urine?
Is it her urine? That's the other question. Where did it come from? Was it also in like a doctor's tube, or is she collecting it in like other receptacles, like a Tupperware or something? No.
Why would you eat the
in
wall?
the fridge? Also, why is she eating the wall? I glazed over that far too quickly. Some people have like a.
You just went straight to urine.
Because that's the reddest flag, I think. What is it called? A pica. Some people have a pica where they feel the need to eat things that aren't food. You're both looking at me weirdly. Like some people like charcoal and stones and things like that, but the wall.
The wall.
Maybe that's a nervous thing.
They made a show about that, didn't they? Where like people like eating
Weird things.
What's like that man that's like
objects.
married
Yes,
to the
what?
roller coaster or something?
Sorry?
Yeah, there was the guy. So we learnt about that in RE at school, about the guy that like fell in love with his car.
Oh yeah.
The red guy, and he like lay underneath it and was kissing the exhaust. It was strange.
What was that to learn in an RE lesson
It was about relationships and like
with
how,
your car?
how people find
Like attach themselves to strange things.
Yeah.
How bizarre.
Okay.
I hope you moved away from that person. I hope they no longer collect we.
There's I'll see if I can quickly run through the last couple. So
Yeah.
we've got was flatmates with one girl who used to make me friendship bracelets like constantly.
Oh.
I thought it was sweet but a little strange. I started noticing that any time I had cash in my room, it was gone the next day. And when I asked her if she was stealing my money, She said it was payment for each bracelet that she'd gave me.
Absolute maniac.
So essentially, she wanted to steal from you, but felt bad, so felt like she had to give you a gift in return. This is for all the friendship bracelets I've made. How much money was it? That's a lot.
That's actually mental.
And then...
That's so weird. I'd give her the bracelets back and say, oh, I don't want them anyway. Can I have my money back, please?
I swear to God, house sharing is wild.
It
Really
is strange.
wild.
I don't think I ever had anything like that.
Nothing weird?
No.
No.
No. I mean, I'm still... To be fair, one of my best mates now, Toby, I fortunately, I guess, never actually lived with him. He was always the floor below.
Is this
Yeah.
the one you sent nudes to?
This is the one
group
exactly, and maybe that's what cemented
He
it.
never wanted to live with you, Niall.
But he always...
He likes you as a friend from a distance.
Well, he came up to our floor, actually, and introduced... And then he kind of joined in our floor. So, who knows. Last one.
Yes.
When I first moved to London, there were 4 girls in our flat, including me, and one was super strange. She came back one night with a hamster and said it was for everyone in the house. We explained that we didn't want a pet, and so we wouldn't be the ones taking care of it.
Yeah.
She then made a rota of when we had to clean it out, and if we didn't, she would release it into our rooms during the night.
Oh, poor hamster. It's being used as like a political tool. Imagine you didn't clean the hamster, therefore release it.
Release the kraken.
Why do I feel like the hamster's not in a cage anyway?
No, it's just like a
roaming
free
around
roaming
the living
hamster.
room.
Like, this is ours. Look after it, or I set it to attack.
Also, I don't like the fact it says she came back one night with a hamster.
Like, where'd she
8
got
o'clock
this
in the
from?
evening.
Where have you been to source this hamster?
That's actually ridiculous.
No, and more no. Also, what do you do, though? Besides move out, what can you do? I guess clean out the hamster.
Find
Just
the
to
hamster
avoid
in your
releasing...
home.
I
Jeez.
wouldn't want that. Like, if the hamster's in my room, the hamster's in my room, it's going to die.
What, just wandering around your room? It would
Niall,
poo
what if it
everywhere.
runs on your head while you're asleep?
You can't just have a hamster free roaming around your bedroom.
Our hamster got lost in our house all the time.
And you just went, oh, well,
No, you
let it live, I
It's here
suppose.
somewhere.
Yeah, eventually it would.
I think most people try and find their lost pets. They don't just go, let them roam.
If a hamster got lost in my room, I'm sure I could find it, and then I'm just not
I
putting
think
it back
you
in.
overestimate the hiding abilities of a hamster. They're quite sneaky little creatures.
But then if she wants to release it on anyone else, she's got to go in there and find it.
find the hamster.
So once it's in my room, it's my ideal.
Yeah, I guess that's fair
I can
game.
get rid of
then,
it if I need to. You know.
Get rid of it. What are you going to do?
Throw it out the window.
Launch it. No, I give it back to whatever location she's miraculously.
Yeah, like a rescue centre or something. Wow. That is the Wild West of roommates. Good God. I bet you're grateful now.
Ellie.
Yes. That's your thing.
I thought you said Niall. Sorry. I thought you said, I bet you're grateful, Niall.
I said now. Ellie.
I think you just logged off and then rebooted. I think you're grateful now, Ellie. Hi, my name's Ellie, and I'm Izzie.
Welcome to She Hit Me With Cactus.
Up next, we're going to solve your problems with Agony Aunts.
Every time. I don't know why you speak. Agony Aunts.
Right, well, how do we say it then? Up next, we're going to solve your problems with Agony Aunts. Better?
Agony Aunts.
We're Agony Aunts. We're Agony Aunts, where your problems get solved. That's even worse. If I talk like this,
Niall.
Agony Aunts.
What are the people's problems?
Could you just why is it called Agony Aunts?
That's just what people call it, isn't it? When you're like someone's aunt and they solve their agony.
Oh, is that what it is?
What's that
Yeah,
weird
it's like
dolphin noise you just made with your mouth? You're just really stone face and then just dolphin. That was really odd.
He's an odd guy.
Sorry if you hear that. I can't hear myself, so if I'm making noises...
It was weird,
if I'm
wasn't it?
making noises...
No,
I can't
Agony
hear.
Aunt's like a newspaper column, isn't it? Like people write in and say they've got a problem and then they write back,
I see.
basically.
Okay,
Yeah.
well...
Why? What do you want us to call it?
No, just to clarify. For
Painful
people that...
pals.
We can be your painful pals.
Pain
No,
pals.
we're trying to
solve the
solve their
problem.
pain.
Pain pals.
Pain-free pals.
No, it's like a play on the pen pal
Pain
kind of thing.
pals.
Pain pals.
Maybe we'll
Pals.
rename the segment.
Pain pals.
Okay.
How long is too long to wait before someone asks you to be their girlfriend? We've been dating for almost a year, almost every week. I assume they see each other almost every week.
Almost every
week we are dating.
Sometimes we're not dating.
And every time I bring it up, he just says, "We'll get there."
Ooh.
Am I being stupid?
Yeah.
Well, firstly, I was about to say, well, maybe he just thinks it's implied, and there's not really like the whole.
No, but he clearly doesn't want
Do
to
you
be.
want to be my girlfriend?
Yeah, maybe he just doesn't want to have the
now
conversation.
because he's saying we'll get there.
That is a big
No.
red flag.
no,
A
not
year?
for a year. I'm sorry, it doesn't take you a year to get to know people.
Also, if they've seen each other like once every week, that's like what, like give or take every
52
52
occasions.
times that you've seen them, and they're like,
No.
nah, I'm still not sure. Well, what? How much more sure can you
No.
be?
Girl,
Out.
bin.
That is a big fat bin.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Okay, happy days. That's short and sweet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Okay.
a resounding no.
The
That is
pain
the
pals-
biggest red flag. Something is going on behind the scenes
The
there that you
pain
don't know
pals
about.
say no.
Yeah.
Okay. I wonder if we'll get such a swift answer with this one.
Okay.
Probably not.
Why do girls decide that when you text them it's in the wrong tone of voice and ruin a perfectly normal or nice conversation?
Did Freddie send this in?
Or did you send it in?
Because, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, okay.
Some things come across wrong.
But I'll tell you why. Was then your invitation to talk?
Go ahead.
Punctuation,
It's
choice of
everything.
words
Mhm.
is everything.
Mhm.
Just the way in which men speak is unacceptable sometimes.
It's just completely misleading.
Yes,
Yes.
I agree.
So many times that you just pop a full stop and I'm like, well, that means you hate me.
Yeah. Or a thumbs up.
Oh, that is the
Or you just write
worst.
something, and I can't even think of an example. It's so ridiculous. But it's just, it happens so often. It's like, well, now you hate me. Now you've ruined my life.
Well, okay, I wouldn't go that far.
So, just to clarify then, I'm just going to call out someone on this podcast.
Me?
Well, it's
So-
not going to be me, is it? The only time Niall and I ever communicate is when I
plot twist.
accidentally FaceTime him because my phone falls on my face, which actually we worked out is an exact FaceTime. Because my
Yeah.
face called Niall.
Miracles. So, not 2 days ago, I received
Don't
a
expose me.
good morning, have a great Friday.
Yeah, that's nice.
I responded, morning, morning, morning. Have a great day, my love. Kiss.
Yeah.
I then receive 4 images of a dog.
Yeah, the
With a
dog's,
happy-
it was the dog's birthday,
with-
so I was sending you some
Yeah.
pictures.
Yeah. And then,
They were wearing hats, Niall.
Yeah,
are
it
you
was-
angry at me?
Okay, that one's on you.
No, sorry, it had been hours and hours. And I was like, oh, he's normally quite a prompt reply. Also, the dogs look so cute in those pictures. I was like, he must hate me if he's not replied to that, because look how cute they look.
Izzy, that one's on you. If anything, your text to Niall was worse than his one that
I
day.
said, good morning, have a great day.
Yeah, but he was like, morning, 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 have a great day, my love. Kiss. And you were like, morning, have a great Friday. Here's some pictures of some dogs. 3 minutes have gone past. Why do you
It
hate
wasn't
me?
3 hours. It was, look how long between the dogs.
I know that you know where I was.
I don't know
And
where
I
you
was
were.
at training.
Okay, well, I didn't know that, Niall. You didn't inform me. It was the middle of the day. You don't normally go there in the middle of the day. I thought you were just sitting there going like, "Pff, dogs, gross. Don't want to talk to her today. That's the impression I got.
Because that's the message I sent. Anyway, I won't expose any more of our messages.
No, you won't.
It's true, though. Like, if that had been the other way around, and like,
Oh, no, sometimes I just don't speak to Niall all day.
yeah, and that's kind of on you.
No, because
And then I get a night.
it's
And I'm
good.
like,
It's good to spend
the last
time.
message I said was, have you had a good day? And you're like,
I
night.
always answer your questions.
Wow. I won't ever put my hand in front of the camera, but we could post some of our images.
No, we won't.
No. Okay.
No, because I feel like it's the same with men. If you send them 2 questions or 3 questions, you're only getting an answer to 1.
Yeah.
You will never answer 2 questions at the same
What do
time.
you?
I do. I try my very best. The intention is there. Sometimes I just, because there's a lot of gobbledygook. I have no idea what you're saying a lot of the time because your spelling is so bad.
Okay. Yeah, that's
I
true.
kind of just have to go like, all right, well, I'm not really sure, but I think he's all right. I think he's had a good day.
I'm so bad that the spell check doesn't know.
Yeah, has no idea what he's trying to say. It's like some things are just like best of the beast.
About my Lucozade, and I couldn't spell Lucozade, and the phone was like,
that's not right. Any other problems?
I found a jar of toenail clippings under my boyfriend's bed. When I brought it up, he completely shut me down, then iced me out for a week. So I'm scared to question it again, but that's not normal, right?
That's not normal.
Why is he so defensive about the toenails?
Also, whose toenail clippings are they? Are they his? Oh. Or are they someone else's toenails?
It's worse if they're someone else's toenails.
Do you think?
Yes.
Yeah, fair.
What do you mean, do you think?
What if it's like an old dog or like,
That's
like they were
vile.
trying to keep an old memento from something? I'm not sure.
I'm sorry, but I don't like...
Yeah, but why are you keeping your own?
Why are you keeping someone else's
Well, it's
toenails
weird. Regardless,
to remember
it's
them
weird.
by?
I'm not sure which one's worse, but regardless, it's weird.
No, someone
Which
else's.
one's worse is somebody
It's gotta be
else's
someone
toenails.
else's.
Okay.
There is no question about that. Keeping your own toenails is weird. Keeping someone else's toenails is crazy.
Yeah, true. That is fair.
If I found out someone was keeping my toenails, crazy.
Unbelievable.
What? Yeah, but what if they're not her toenails? What if they're another girl's toenails, like an ex's toenails?
That's what I mean. That's
Did you
crazy.
just like weirdly snort through your nose?
I don't think
It's like a weird honk that just happened from your face.
I don't think so.
Okay, so
That is
that
wild.
is weird
I mean,
and should question
yes.
it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again.
Oh, I would question it. And also break up with them if they're not willing to tell you why they keep a jar of
Izzie,
toenails.
all of our solutions to everything from the pain pals can't be get rid.
No, but I'm sorry if they're doing that and then like completely going defensive about it and not telling you. They're up to something weird if they're not willing to talk about the toenails.
Well, especially for a week.
That's a weird
A week is a
boy.
long time.
Right, last one.
Mm-hmm.
Similar to ones we've had in the past, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah, my boyfriend has come up to me and basically said that my best...
Basically.
Has basically come up to me and said,
Where was that from?
I'm not sure.
You're basically. Sorry, carry on.
Has basically said that my best friend has been talking to him and
Right.
told him to break up with me to date her. Confronted her about it and she denies everything.
Proof. Snakes everywhere. There are snakes.
Get the receipts.
Yeah, but what if she's deleted the messages?
He won't have done.
He might have done.
Why?
Because maybe he was also saying things back that he didn't want her to know about.
Well, then get rid both.
You can't...
A-
Ellie,
a
we can't
nest-
keep just saying get rid of everybody in your life and you'll be
A
fine.
nest of vipers.
Yeah, wow. Firstly, best friend. Not a best friend if they're doing that. Out the door.
No, but surely if he's come to her and said,
Then there's
"Hey,
nothing on him.
this
then.
is an issue here,"
Yeah.
then he has some.
No,
proof.
but for her to even think that he would entertain it, he must have been given off a vibe.
I'm inclined to
Or
believe
she's just
that
crazy.
if he doesn't have evidence, but he's done
Then
it,
he's also done
he's
something
done
fishy.
He's
Yeah,
done something.
100%.
I
Whether
agree.
it was just flirting or
Yeah.
whatever it was.
100%.
So get the receipts from him, and if he doesn't have them, then something's going on both ends there.
And she should have receipts because she's got nothing to delete or hide.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Yikes. I mean, snakes everywhere. There are snakes everywhere.
Why'd you have to say?
To reinforce my emphasis on the
What?
snakes.
What are they?
Snakes
Where are
everywhere. They're everywhere. To end this week's episode, we're going to do a game. What game?
To end this episode, we're going to do a game.
What game are we doing, Niall?
We're not playing a game.
What are we doing?
It's as if we haven't discussed this before. We could ask you some questions.
What kind of questions?
Oh, my heart hurts.
What kind of questions?
Just,
No,
like...
they're quickfire questions. It's quickfire Q&A.
Right, stop. What's wrong with her?
It's quickfire Q&A.
Oh, wait, okay. Can't have introduced that now. Okay. What would be your special skill in the Hunger Games?
I've never seen the Hunger Games. What sports do they play?
No, you can make them up.
Oh,
Sport.
I thought it was like Sports Day.
Hunger Games?
They kill each other.
Yeah, but I thought it was like Extreme Sports Day.
No. It's a
like a
survival
competition
game.
about
So
who
you
can
go
survive
in.
the longest and kill each other, kill everybody else off.
Okay, well, that wasn't clear.
I think that
Hunger
mine would be
Games, yeah.
hiding.
So like, so what's your skill? What would make
Hiding. Yeah, like hiding.
Peter Malark?
Yeah, he was good at hiding.
Pete to Malar.
He's the character, Peter.
Like, Skip to Maloo. Peter Malark, Skip to Maloo.
So, Ellie,
I
what
think
would be
that
your
mine would be
skill?
hiding.
Invisibility.
No.
No. It's not a superpower. It's a power that you have. That like you're good at.
It's not a power. It's a skill.
It's like
So,
you're good at running, or you're good at archery, or you're
If I-
good at like.
Good at running.
Ellie, if I plopped you in an arena
Plop me.
plop, with a bunch of other people,
Yeah.
what skill
It's going to make you survive the
would
longest.
help you survive?
I'm good at biting.
Biting what?
Which is a good teeth.
For,
Sharp teeth.
It's not
To
good
bite
against those with the
who?
bow and arrows. But
I'm going to
sword.
shoot you in the head. Well, it's not looking good for Ellie, really, is it? At least I'd be able to hide long enough.
Like dodging.
Dodging. Okay, we're going to go with that. Dodging
Not a
and
quick fire answer.
They'd call me the Artful Dodger. Or the Jammy Dodger.
the jammy dodger. Right. Okay.
I didn't like that question. I didn't understand it.
Okay, I've got a bit of a quick fire one. I'm going to time you both. I'm going to ask you a question.
Highly unnecessary.
It's one of the questions. It's on the list.
Oh, God, okay.
Right, Ellie,
Yeah.
can you name? You're both going to get a separate question.
God.
And if you get it right, you get a point.
Why is it so stressful?
Ellie, can you name 5 cartoon characters in 10 seconds? Go.
SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Plankton, the big whale, the Sandy the squirrel,
That's 10.
Pluto.
Who's Sandy the squirrel?
Sandy Cheeks. Sandy Cheeks is a character.
The big whale.
The one that does the driving school.
I don't know what you're talking
I don't know why they all had to come from SpongeBob.
You literally got stuck on SpongeBob and wouldn't leave.
We weren't allowed to watch cartoons as
Yes, we
children.
were.
Not really.
We were allowed. We just didn't like them.
My mummy didn't let me watch them as a child.
What cartoon were you after?
Izzy,
The Simpsons.
Okay.
Wasn't allowed.
Izzy,
Yeah.
for you, can you name 5 animals that you would find on the land in a zoo?
Niall.
Lion, tiger, gazelle, octopus, and wallaby, and lemur.
Niall, I could have done animals.
Ellie,
Ask me to do animals.
Ellie,
Octopus.
Niall.
no, pause. I said 5 animated characters, did I say?
It
Or
literally could have been
cartoon?
any
You
cartoon.
chose SpongeBob.
It could have been Madagascar. It could have been Disney
Woody,
characters.
Buzz.
It could have been Toy
Cartoons.
Story. Yes,
They're animation.
that's the same thing.
Cartoon.
the same
They come from
thing.
all of the Disney characters came from cartoon.
No.
Yeah. Oh, it's
No. I didn't like my question.
You're
I'd
a
like to like another
fraud.
one.
okay. You have 10 seconds to name.
I don't know what's happening now.
You,
We've taken over the game, Niall.
you have 10
I'll time
seconds
it.
to name 8 Olympic sports. Go.
Javelin, shot put, discus, hurdles, 400 metres, 200 metres, 100 metres, long jump.
Happier?
I wouldn't accept hurdles.
Triple jump.
No, it's over. Your 10 seconds is over.
Anyway,
High jump.
so back to the quick fire. Back to the quick.
Netball.
Netball?
Ice skating.
Ellie. It's over.
It's over.
I still won.
Anyway,
I'm still upset.
I think we should do that as a game, the 10-second challenge.
No.
Okay.
okay. If all safety equipment was provided, would you rather live in a house in the sky or underwater?
Underwater, for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't have
Don't
any
like
desire
heights.
to live in the sky. Also, I
It'd be
want to see
really
what's
cold
down
up
there.
there.
It would also be quite cold under there.
Be quite cold, wet?
Under there.
You can have heating.
Why do we
You can have heating.
You could have heating. You could have heating.
You could have heating.
Why couldn't you have heating in the sky?
Because it's like breezy up there.
Yeah, there's too much
There'd
wind.
be no point.
Right. Okay.
And
Quick.
in the Meg. Sorry, I know I talk about
Oh
the
my
Meg a
god,
lot.
it's not in the Meg.
Can we have a Meg?
The Meg is a shark.
The film.
Oh,
Meg.
right, okay.
With Jason
We should
Statham.
have a Meg counter. And in the corner, every time it's mentioned.
I'd like to point out that I've never brought it up.
No, for Ellie.
Yeah.
Just a little badge right in the corner.
No, but they live underwater in the Meg and they're always in t-shirts.
It's not real, it's a film.
But Jason Statham never wears a jacket.
Niall, next question.
Okay. How long is the perfect
What's happened to you?
bath?
Bath.
Perfect bath.
Like
Perfect bath.
2 seconds.
Oh, you're not a bath person.
No,
I don't
20
want to
minutes, nothing longer.
I don't want to sit in my own soup.
Yeah, I have to say, I only really like a bath when I'm unwell, or like
When you're well.
unwell, or if I've got like a bad back or a bad shoulder, then it's like, oh, heaven in a bath. But but other than that, I'm a shower gal because I'd rather lie on my bed than lie in water. Also, I don't fit in a lot of baths. I'm too long.
I'm huge.
I'm too long. Like, I want to be able to lie down and like fully submerge, and I can't do that. I have to like keep my neck
submerge.
up, you know.
Okay, last one. You have a retriever, a sausage dog, and a poodle.
Mm-hmm.
In a parallel universe, who is the teacher, the chef, and the stripper?
Stripper is the poodle.
Yeah, 100%.
Sausage dog is the chef.
Yeah, and golden retriever is 100% teacher material.
Yeah, that is teaching material. I can imagine them with glasses on and everything.
Yeah, and I can imagine the sausage dog like.
That's a great question. Whoever sent that in, you win the questions.
I love that question. Well done, you.
And I think that's where we'll leave it.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, well, you're just going to have to come back next week.
shameless
Like
plug.
us, rate us, subscribe us.
Follow us, not home, just on TikTok and Instagram.
And other
Turn that
platforms.
notification bell on. That's what people say,
Ring a
isn't it?
ding ding.
See ya.
It's another week.
Bye.
Don't really understand what's going on.
Hard.
No, it offends me. It's not my only problem.
Are you sure it's a bathroom?
Yeah, chicken feet.